Nigeria may have been wiped off if we did not have Buhari in 2015. Femi Additional. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. In a recent statement released by Femi Additional, the special advisor to President Buhari on media and publicity, he stated that Nigeria may have been wiped off if not for President Muhammadu Buhari being elected in 2015. Mr. Additional made this known in a statement titled From Northeast with Good Tidings, which he released on his Facebook page. He said, and I quote, that people living in the Northeast has a lot of good stories to tell because of the way President Buhari's administration fought insurgency. He also said the president will continue to fight for the security of a country until the day he will retire. Quoting Femi Additional, he said, "The truth is that if we hadn't had a person like Buhari in 2015, Nigeria may have been wiped off the face of the map by now. There was encircling doom and gloom around the country then, and we would all have been done for. But the president led the charge and pushed the insurgents back, till they are now almost totally extirpated. It was not an easy war. Yes, the country was at war, and as if that was not terrible enough, other heinous security challenges joined: banditry, kidnapping, court killings, cattle rustling, farmers and herders clashes, secessionist beats, and many others. The country became one huge killing field, but the government and our security agencies tackled them all." Femi Additional's post on Twitter read thus: "The truth is that if we hadn't had a person like Buhari in 2015, Nigeria may have been wiped off the face of a map by now. There was encircling doom and gloom around the country, and we would all have been done for. But the president led the charge and pushed the insurgents back, till they are now almost totally extirpated. It was not an easy war. Yes, the country was at war, and as if that was not terrible enough, other heinous crimes joined: banditry, kidnapping, court killings, cattle rustling, farmer herders clashes, secessionist beats, and so on. The country became one huge killing field, but government and our security agencies tackled them all. How much trouble can the government had? The administration was beleaguered, hard pressed, but it rose to the challenges. Today, though the challenges are not totally eradicated, the security situation is a lot better, and the glory must go to God, while we also appreciate our president and the security agencies. Recall that the northeastern part of Nigeria have been mostly affected by insurgents. What are your thoughts on this?" Okay, now first of all, I am about asking Femi Additional which part of Nigeria does he stays. In 2015, I think in 2015 that was when Boko Haram was dealing with most especially Borno State. There was Boko Haram in Borno. From that, bomb, yes, that particular bomb, should I say, that particular Christmas, that Black Christmas, that people went to church were killed, from that time a lot happened, but we knew that insecurity was just in Borno State. We have heard many stories of how Borno was tough. But the thing is now, it is all over. I don't understand why he's coming out to say it is eradicated. People can still not travel from certain points. You cannot move from certain points of Nigeria to another without feeling insecure, without getting scared. That's the truth. On top of that, the flights, people go on flights before. Let me just avoid the drama, they go on flight, but still yet, people are still scared too. So I am about asking Femi Additional, please, what part of Nigeria do you stay? Do you stay in Pluto, Nigeria, or Jupiter, Nigeria, or Mars, Nigeria? Because I don't understand the Nigeria where you stay, that all this has actually been almost. He said almost eradicated. Okay. My prayer is that you and your family will definitely enter kidnapping. No. Don't give him that prayer. I know it is painful because it is these things that make people come out. Femi Adesina is saying, there was a time he came out and was complaining that even his family, when they start reading, what people write to him, they are sometimes moved to tears. I said that premium tears not be that one. Because you come out and defend the defenseless, as in you defend the undefendable. Why? The wild eagles of Congo rainforest will feed on your eyes. Okay. I'm a man who dignifies all living creature, but your wickedness against Nigeria is taking too far. No iota of compassion, sympathy, nor empathy towards your fellow countrymen and women who are going through hell here on earth, while you're walking through the valley of shadows of death each day. Why all this bitterness, Mr. Femi? The thing is, I don't know. I keep asking myself, I understand that if you are in government, you are in a different world. You understand? You're in a different world, but for goodness sake, will you now stop your eyes? Will you now close your eyes? Femi Adesina, like servant, like master. Remember what a man sows, he shall reap. I quite know that you will not die in Aso Rock. Latest by May 29th, you and all the masquerading people exit the seat of power. And by then, the shadows of your act, with your Buhari's presidency, will be running up and down. May God deliver you. They forget that place is temporary. When you were eating on the table, you have always been eating from the table. You have forgotten what it is to eat on the floor. People who are eating on the floor, people are not even seeing food to eat. They are calling you for your mind and they disturb you. Well, no condition is permanent. Ironically, Femi Adesina is saying the opposite. Many communities have been displaced. You don't even need to see it in some part of the country. For example, in Niger, Benue and Kaduna State might not have been displaced if Buhari did not come to power. Favor seekers, you have about 4 months to go, singing all the time the same song. Who would have wiped out Nigeria? Who brought in all these terrorists? Is Adesina telling us that as a journalist he does not know? If you ask me, who I go ask? Kind of beats me that all the time he speaks after this manner, or is it a ploy to give his principal the clean sheet? Whoever can get this man's ears, please let him know that his principal was part of those that brought him. Do we need to inform him? He does not need to be informed. He's going to find out soon enough when he lives there. Alright, on those notes, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.